Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my Junkyard Salvager playthrough. And been kind of bumming around base a little bit. Crafting up some meds. I got some decontamination kits now. I've got some hot teas. Probably should make some more of those because I think that's the only thing you use buds for, right? And currently we're churning out a bunch more hamburgers. So let me go ahead and add those in. We'll get some energy drinks going as well. All right, and meds wise, what am I missing to make you? Oh, confetti moss. Yeah, I need to find a good source of confetti moss. Oh, I need more of these. I finally got some herbal leaves. Enough to make some sprouts, so we actually have herbs now. The other thing I did is I worked on my SV a bit. Actually, we'll just do this. There we go. Strip the wings off. I repainted it because it was hard to see what was going on with everything being that bright white. And wow. Okay. Yeah, when she's empty, she's very fast, in forwards anyway. So we got the ammo controller here. I beefed it up to 750. I've got 9484 and 9609 containers, controller extension things, storages. There we go. I kind of want to go back to the moon and see if I can find some wreckages on the ground where I can get some bits out of them. I just realized something. It is cold inside of my SV. Which means that I apparently have a hole in this thing somewhere still. Also, there's trees like right next to my base, right? Trees are there. And the base is like right there. Alright. Oh, but I missed a spot there too. Dang it. Symbols, removal, there. Get rid of that stuff. Right, so... show oxygen, right? No, it's got force fields, okay. There's a reason there were shutters covering most of this stuff, isn't there? Great. Here, I'm gonna cheat and hop into God mode. Yep, it's the fridge. The fridge and the O2 tank. Or why? Because the Gatling gun is right there. And Gatling guns aren't airtight either. Right? So I need my shutters back. Okay. Are you good over here? Yeah, it looks like you're fine, right? Alright, so that's the issue. Okay. I'll hop out of God mode. Turn oxygen back on. There it goes. Now it's showing where the air leak is. Are you not airtight? No, you are. Okay, well, should be pretty easy to fix this. I tied one of my engines, but only one of them. don't really care about the rest of the thrusters, but those are the ones I see all the time. So, yeah. I get shutters then, right? Need to unlock them. That's fine. And where are you? Probably towards the bottom, right? Yeah, here we go. Shutter doors, and might as well go ahead and grab ramps as well. There. These are basically super cheap. I've got a ton of stone as well. Yeah, well, that's processing. Oh. Are you... Nope. Okay. Thing there, it looked like my tomatoes had grown. This thing was actually inside of that ship. Completely forgot I picked this up whenever I found that ship and brought it back. And it's got a decent amount, 6,600. But as opposed to, like, you know, the Superbike here. Superbike is sitting at 15,400. Yeah, bit of a difference. Here, you can have that back, actually. But I put laser drills on it, and it makes it so much nicer to go digging with now. Alright, let's go. No, not player. Home base. Crafting. Grab those out. I don't think I need to worry about steel blocks. And I've got a bunch of concrete, too. I ended up making this out of steel, my garage. I was going to make it out of concrete, and completely forgot about the concrete, went and tore down a POI, and then when I got back, it's like, oh, yeah. Boom. We're good. Okay, now here's a question, though, right? 3x4 is too big to fit, right? But I could do a 3x3, right? And just cover that up completely? Yeah, that'll work. Do the same thing over here, actually. There. Bingo. We are good to go. Let me turn oxygen off now. There we go. Alright, so a little low on oxygen. 14%, that should be fine, though. Come on. There it goes. And we do have these junk vessels up here as well. There it is. One thing I'm not too fond about. Everything in this orbit is just so spread out. That's kind of a fun little base there. Bombed landing facility. And the inhibitor, right? There's always one. Alright, we got anything interesting in here? Whoop. Just slam into things. Alright, what do we got going on here? Okay, we got fuel and oxygen. I should probably try to pull that out, so that means I need to pop the core. If I can find it. Hey, look. Spoiled food. Always spoiled food. Ooh, silicon ingots, okay. It's not bad. I'm used to getting components. To see actual just the ingots there is kind of nice. Oh yeah, the shotgun damage needs to be boosted. Hey, cool, got a computer out of it. Nice. And... wood planks, yeah. Hooray. Toilets are in there. It's not a bad little base, actually. This is... yeah, just a little faster. Like 50% faster. Alright. Then... I want to go into... this room over here. It's going to take a while to kill this generator. And... yeah. Not enough oxygen to be able to pull it out, unfortunately. Yeah, probably good enough. Oh. Can tax it, though. Huh. You didn't think to check for that, but yeah, no, there's ore rocks on the moon. Hmm. Let's see, I saw, yeah, there's a junk hover vessel over this way. Oh, there's the storage, okay. You gonna render in? There you are. It's the exact one I wanted. It's a copy of the tank we brought home last time. Okay. I'm... alright, let's go ahead and do container controller. I'll put that in there too. Now here's a question. Oh, cool. Let's see what's it going to take to make a docking pad. Stuff we already have. Nice. There we go. Grab that out. It should probably land, right? Just like make sure I can get back in without any problems. Can't dock if you don't have a core. Got stuck. Oop. Eep. Trying to line this thing up is going to be interesting. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, decent amount of room. And there we go. Sure, why not, right? Should I check out a couple more POIs real quick to see what we got going on? Oh, there's a drone over here. No, I keep going out the back. There's actually a hatch in the ceiling. Okay, so we have another bomb landing facility. There really wasn't a huge amount of stuff. Stop. There we go. In the storages there, we have a conquered outpost. Oh, hi. You actually don't seem to be angry with me. Which is strange, but okay. Stop. How much weight do I have left? 500 tons forward, 77 tons vertical. Yeah, we can carry a lot of stuff, which probably wouldn't be a horrible idea. Minigun rounds. Yeah, I don't have a minigun. I've deconstructed all of the miniguns I found so far, which I think is one. Okay, we have sentry guns, which are not really all that great, material-wise. There are bridges and some lockers. We have crop plots. Concrete ones, okay. Where is... Oh, there's a furnace, though. Hello. Where's the core at? Oh, there's actually a lot of space in here. There's the core. All right. What do we got up here? Oh, just the landing pad? Okay. In that case, I need another pure heart, because I only brought one with me, like an idiot. And it's on the tank, and as soon as I pull that pure heart off the side, the tank's going to detach. So, yeah. There we go, and I got a couple extra pure hearts just in case, you know, find something else to take home, or, you know, I forget one. That's probably more likely. Well then, I was not expecting that, but okay. Right. Armor doors, nice. Actually, I have use for that. Heavy sniper, okay. Pulse rifle. Heavy sniper. Laser rifle. Alright. Energy pills. Okay. Well, that's that. The furnace is a nice find, though. I did grab the crop plots. About half of them. I started salvaging them because I was like, you know, I don't need the whole thing. And then I realized I was only getting like a little bit of plant fiber out of them. Much better luck to take them on back to base and deconstruct them. Really? Wow. Oh yeah, that was, yeah. a good amount of, like, steel plates. And furnaces are, yeah, huge. 4,300. Oh, well, you know what? I've got a second one. It actually had stuff in it. It had an EVA boost in it. Okay. You just give cold protection. You slow me down a little bit. Okay. I was hoping for a little bit of radiation protection, but nope. Oh, and we have some solar panels. They're small, though. And I've already got the max amount on my base, so... Devices. Turrets is just sentry guns I don't really care about. 2 tanks, though. There's no fuel tank in this thing. Huh. Okay. I don't have any food on me. I just realized I'm getting hungry. But I get for running around so much and grabbing some stone and pentaxid. But I saw this thing. It's the exact same thing. Alright, so, yeah, I'm holding down space, and it's like, no. But, okay, I just need to be able to clear the terrain, but yeah. And rations. I actually found some rations, so. But yeah, we got that. Got another furnace now, which is probably why we're so damn heavy. How much do furnaces weigh? 31.8 tons. They're like, yeah, almost 50 tons overweight for my downward thrust to be able to get this thing off the ground. But we made it to orbit, so. All right, well, this is going to be interesting because I got greedy. Max speed right now is -1 meters a second. I'm holding backwards, so. All right, that is not what I wanted to... All right, can we maybe get airborne a little bit? I need to get the nose up somehow. All right. We are kind of sort of airborne. There we go. And nope, gotta keep the nose up. We are actually falling right now. My altimeter is decreasing. Yeah, I've got 2 SVs and an HV on this thing right now. And yeah, it was already kind of heavy. We're staying steady at 137 meters. Oh, started falling because we started turning too much to the side. Can't really straighten it up. Okay, yeah, we're on the ground again. What the hell? There's home base. Finally. All right, autopilot for the win, right? All right then. Yeah. So I went ahead and grabbed that. It's a Inti's Scythe is what that base vehicle is. And or it's the vanilla version of the Scythe, I guess we can call it. And then up top, that is one of the... I have no idea what it is, actually. But it's got a bunch of parts on it, so... Is there any chance we can get some altitude? Definitely not before we hit this thing. There we go. Oh, this is so stupid. We're actually climbing, though. All right, good. So if we go to statistics, we are currently at negative 221 tons of lift with the belly thrusters. All right. We got 5 kilometers to go. All right. So, got that one detached anyway. Let me up. There we go. Why would you shut me in like that? Great. Now, there we go. Don't like that cockpit. Can I maybe get this thing to lift up a little bit now? No. Oh, it's because my thrusters are off. All right, can we maybe... Come on. Flip. There we go. Great. I don't think I can get out because the doors, right? Come on. There we go. Ah, free. Okay, now I have to get into the tank somehow. Also at an absurd angle. All right, well. Um, What are you doing? And now we write it. Okay, there we go. This is full speed ahead right now, by the way. 3 meters a second. I filled it up too with stuff. So. All right. I'm gonna come over here. Let me do that. All right. Now we need to unload all this stuff. Are you on? You are. Okay. Good, because we're getting ready to have a bunch of stuff dropped into there. I'm still not max level, but it's a decent way of getting experience, so. Oh, the berries were grown as well. All right, cool. That means that since the one fiber was grown, this fiber is going to be grown as well. Should make some more spice sprouts and put them in here. That way I can make tons of pineapple pizza. That's awesome. On base, you can have that. Yeah, 1100 fiber now. Plus I still have more in here. Awesome, and we got 10 cakes now, and I've got 70 meat burgers, and then 15 pineapple pizza. That should get me a few more. The spice is the main holdup, actually. I should have... No. Stop. Cancel. Cancel. Just work on the one. As many of those as you can. Probably 2 is what 2 recipes worth. All right. Not you, but you. Let's go recycling. Let's go... Junk small vessel, I think. Yeah. This is one I've been using. And we'll put that in there as well. Don't need that. Got some ores, which is nice. We actually got a gold ingot, too. That big yellow and white SV that was over by the Royal Temple, there was one in orbit, and that was sitting inside of just a random cargo box in it. Furnace in, can have that. $8,000. I probably should get that busy making more, right? We need... Let's get like 4 more of those going. It's breaking down the furnace right now. So... I thought there was 10 flux coils to a furnace, though. Return factor of 1, yeah. Nope, only 5. Okay. I mean, 10 for an advanced constructor, though. Okay. And like 10 for a deconstructor, I believe, as well. All right, well, it's almost done. I'm going to have a lot of resources by the time this is all taken care of. But I don't think... I mean, I can probably get it in here. Oh, yeah, I missed while I was painting my But I ended up naming the cargo shuttle. There we go. All right. You are the parts one, right? Yeah. And you are the relatively intact one. Yeah, no, it ain't gonna fit. It's too tall, I think, right? Oh. Would you stop latching on? Dang it. This needs to go. And also, my multi-tool is on its last repair. Which is why I ended up bringing everything back, you know, intact. It's because in space, my multi-tool ran out of durability. Actually, there's enough room to work around it. Okay, cool. And now we're down. There it goes. Now it's flat as well. Let's see. Yeah, we do have a fridge there. Cargo box there. Armor locker, oxygen station. Those are all intact anyway. It needs another plasma turret here. We need another artillery cannon there. And then we've got like thrusters and stuff that I need to slap on. I think it needs a hover engine there. I just realized I emptied it through the F4 menu, right? Okay. I didn't realize that there were cargo boxes on the outside of this thing as well. Repair the device first. All right, let me link into here, right? Yeah, we've got plenty of room. And then I can go through and upgrade those back up. Oh, they're full-size blocks. This is going to be thrusters probably in the front, right? That's going to be hover engines. That's going to be fun getting those hover engines in. Okay, we got 4. 4, okay. These are all thruster Ls. This thing is already over CPU. All right, and then this guy, yeah, mistyped. Let me go ahead then and do this, because I am going to, oh, this is going to take forever. I want real multi-tools instead of these salvaged ones. I'm going to start taking this thing apart, taking it down to bare bones. I just want a fast little HV to zip around on, right? Basically a scout bike, which is what I named this thing. That's what it's going to be. and you're still over CPU. There we go. Thruster M, tier 2, and it's facing inwards. There we go. Right, now you should be under CPU by a good amount. Yep. All right, good. I know I'm just recycling all these thrusters, but I get 100% of the resources back, and I can just craft them up. So the main thing I want this for is just for the actual, you know, like, body of this thing, basically, right? As far as the game is concerned, this is a hover vessel, even if it's down to just one block. And once we get to that point, then I can build it however I want. All right, so I got my scout bike done. I still need to work on that thing too. Ugh. And yeah, this thing is, yeah, 14,250 storage in this thing. All right, let's go ahead and turn our thrusters on now. And yeah, I probably should have gone with like larger thrusters. But it, you know, the hover engines aren't having a problem holding the weight. It's just the thrusters could be a little stronger for... How much weight did I just put into this thing? 120 tons. Yeah, it doesn't like hills very much, huh? That's fine. Why was it tilted so badly to the side, though? That is really weird. No idea. Because the controller is dead center. So, and that's what actually has the mass, as opposed to, you know, distributing it throughout. Now this thing is no hull blocks at all. Okay. You stupid thing. Why did you do that? Yep. But it is, I want to say 126 container extensions in here. A couple spotlights on the front. Thankfully, the container extensions do not take CPU. 13 hover engines. And then it also has... I don't see them on here. What did you just... Like, what did you hit while I was in the menu? Absolutely nothing. Freaking hover vessels are horrible. Also, my game is currently bugged. Nothing is spawning. Double checked, AI is on, it shouldn't be any problems, but yeah, no. Nothing has spawned at all. It's just an Empyrion vanilla bug, so not too worried about it. All right, well, we're up to 35 meters a second now. We're just now passing the antenna. It's really strange, though, how it keeps trying to tilt to the left. It's trying to roll left for some god-awful reason. Whoop, okay, don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Doesn't really like rough terrain. Fine, whoop, okay. Yep. Should have come to a complete stop before I tried going around the building. There we go. Gonna park it here. Let's go ahead and turn our thrusters off. You know, let's just kill the power completely. It's trying to run away on me now. All right, and link up. Right, here, let's go ahead and put you like that. We'll get you onto our hotbar so we can sell you. Hey, HP guy. Okay, you only want 71. Dang it, I've got 128 here. But, I mean, that was 20,000 credits right there. And then I need to go to you, and 57, that's all you want. There, we just made like 57,000 credits, right? 58,856. I need these at 351,000 each. Yeah. I need 2 of them. He's got 2, but yeah. Let me look up hover vessel extenders, right? It's tier 2, tier 3. Here we go. They only have 1 small bridge each. Small vessel extenders have 2, right? Yeah, 2 bridges. But what I'm looking at here, I only need to buy a total of like 3 of these, which comes out to cheaper than this, because I've already got a small bridge back at base. So I need 3 more bridges. I can deconstruct 3 of these things and make tier 3 extenders. All right, so been busy running back and forth and just load up on Gatling guns because they are extremely cheap to make, and you get, well, depending on the price of the day. But right now these are down to 90,000. And now I have 3 tier 3 extenders for an HV. I can go deconstruct, and that'll give me the bridges I need to make 2 tier 3 extenders for an SV. Now, since I'm here, I am just going to help myself to a bunch of titanium off this thing. Well, maybe. Am I? No. I'm not getting it. Dang it. Probably because there's no core on it. All right, back thrusters on, and what are you? Wow. Now it's decided it just doesn't want to turn. HVs, right? All right, so go ahead and drop these things in. Hey, look, small optronic bridge. Do that, or I need 15 gold ingots per small bridge. The only way I have found to get gold on this planet is either I found 1 gold. Let me do that so I can disconnect. Okay, I've got 2 right now. I found 1 gold in that SV, and I had an extra EVA boost, so I just ran it through the deconstructor, and you only need 1 gold for an EVA boost in this pack, or this scenario, or what do you want to call it, right? And it's going to take a while to do all this, isn't it? So if you can get more EVA boosts, you would need 15 of them to be able to make 1 bridge. You would need 60 to be able to get an SB to go up to tier 3. All right, well, let's see. Let's go here. And where are you at in here? There it is. I can actually make 1 tier 4 extender with what I've got. Because I've only got 1 matrix. But you need 4 of those. But yeah, no, I'm going to make 2 CPU extender tier 3. So I take up 105 seconds each. That is insane. All right, let's go take a look at our scythe, right? See what all it needs to be intact, right? Or to be restored, I guess we can call it, right? Now I'm going to have to do more farming, more Gatling gun farming. So I can put extenders in the tank as well. Yeah, this is 16,488, right? And yeah, I had to put an extender and a generator just to get it here. Let's see. It's got 1 turret, 1 minigun turret on it. Okay. That is 1100 CPU. It does not have a shield. If I remember correctly, there's this big gaping hole in this thing. Wow, I just glitched into the blocks there. That's great. Right, where we got all these truss blocks in here. There's got a Pentaxa tank in there already. Thruster goes there. There's these extender that I just slapped in somewhere. Here's our generator. Nope, don't be grabbing that thing. There we go. All right, so we need thruster jet 2 over here, right? That is thruster jet M. We need one of those there. I don't know. These are plasma cannons, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more plasma cannons, I think. Yeah. And it's got, what, 5 on it right now, right? What is the max count on plasma cannons in this scenario? 4. It's got 5. This is a Reforged Eden 2 version, right? Because you're allowed to have up to 16, I think. Right. Well, I'm not touching... Because if I pull one of these off, I won't be able to put it back on. Because it's already over block count. It comes that way standard. Alright, so the thruster jet M2... Thruster jet 2M. How much CPU are you? You are 1470, yeah. Plus, we're going to need a shield on that thing, and we're going to need a shield on this thing, and this guy's got plasma turrets on the front, which those are 1560 CPU each. This thing's already over, so yeah. Has anything grown? Nope, not yet. Okay. Are you still crafting? Oh, you just got done. All right, sweet. Now we have our 2 CPU extender tier 3s. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Let's go just check them on real quick. And getting lost in my own base again. See how much CPU that'll give us to work with, right? Oh, nope. Just freaking made a loop. Right. There's the core room. It's this door. This is the one that goes outside. Ah, let's see. The scythe is there. Okay. Why won't you let me shift click you down? I'm just gonna slap these like here, right? Just so they're on this thing. That'll get us up to 40,000. Okay. Now, here's the next thing we are going to need, right? I actually want to hear. This thing needs a shield generator. Also, we're going to need probably one of these generators. That's like 2,000 CPU by itself. There you go. Short range warp drive and polarized full shield. Okay. That is 16,300 CPU. That is 3,000 CPU. And I want both of those on here. Eventually. I might have to take this thing up to a tier 4 CPU. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 slots for weapons. I could throw like 4 railguns onto here at like 2,500 CPU each. Or 2,070. I might just do rockets, honestly. It's 10,000 or 1,000. It's 970. We're allowed to have up to 4 of those, and those would actually fit perfectly in the, 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. It'll look a little mangled and weird from the front, but at least we'll have all of the weapon hardpoints filled up that way, right? And then we need another Gatling turret over here. Come on, there we go. Right there. I don't think there's any... There might be a turret that goes here as well, but I don't know if we're going to go that far or not. All right, so we got our work cut out for us. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to queue up another couple hundred Gatling guns, which thankfully can all be just made out of crushed stone. So that way I can get the extenders for this thing. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, signing out, have fun.